Okay, welcome back to the MiniBrute Cookbook series I'm doing. Today we're going to work on the large square, which is number 5 by Victor Morello in the MiniBrute Cookbook. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to a completely clean patch, nothing going on in there, and we'll start from scratch. So, as always, nothing. There ain't nothing going on. So we need some sound. So start, and since it's the large square, we're going to start with a square. Oh no, we can't hear it. Why can't we hear anything? Well, because everything's off. So we need to figure out how to get everything on. So we're going to turn our cutoff all the way down. We're going to turn our frequency modulation up. Maybe to the, what is that, like the 230, maybe something like that. Attenuator 1 cutoff. We're going to go up to about there. Now, here's where it starts to get interesting. We're going to use a patch cable. And we're going to take it from the keyboard in the MIDI section into the Attenuator 1 input. We still ain't got nothing. Well, let's keep adding some things. Next, we need a little bit of noise. We're going to add pulse width. Still nothing. So next we'll add the square wave of oscillator 2. We're going to take that down. Why are we still not getting any sound? What am I missing? Oh, that's why. Because the AD envelope was set to trigger, not gate. Ha ha! Nope. Oh, we're playing way low. That's the other problem. All right, now we got some sound out of it. So here's what's happening, right? We have two oscillators playing. Oscillator 1 and 2. We also have a little bit of noise, right? Now, we get a little bit of the pulse width for oscillator 1. Ah. Just to keep it interesting, right? Now, how are we actually getting things out? Well, if the cutoff is all the way down, and if the FM's up a little bit, but the ADSR's not, it's all down. So obviously what we can do is, if we wanted to bring the decay up a little bit, we can kind of get a little more of a plucky kind of a punch out of it. And it's still, you can press that and you know what I mean, like process that, it's going to sound really nice. But what's really going on here is the keyboard is telling the filter to open up, right? You'll notice as I go up in octaves, the filter is following. Appropriately. Now, you can, I think, now you can do the same thing. Instead of going through the attenuator 1 potentiometer, which gives you a little bit more control over how much of the keyboard is actually affecting the filter, you can take it straight into the FM, if I can find the frequency modulation of the cutoff filter, right? So either of those are totally viable options. Which net you different results. Either way is fine. It's just, you know, as always, it's up to matters of taste, right? So our oscillators are going through the filter. The filter is being opened up by the keyboard. All right, and now, if you like having that bit of pop in the beginning of it, you can leave the FM up with all of the ADSR envelope, all the envelopes set to nil. For me, I'm not a big fan. Or at the very least, I don't want much of it. I like to add a little bit of life to my patches, right? So now attenuator 1 kind of helps me dial in exactly how much of that keyboard opens up the filter. You know what I mean? Like it using the ADSR envelope to kind of, you know, smooth everything out and tie it all together, right? So then obviously we have the pulse width modulation. That's just too damn low. That's just too low. Add a little brute factor to it. Maybe turn it down just a tiny bit here. So we'll do a little brute factor. Let's see. We can use the pulse width modulation from LFO1. Because it's a square wave, we're gonna keep with the square wave. Yeah, that's just too low. Let's bring them both down to the same octave. Get it to reese a little bit. Ooh, that's sinister. Get that through a nice tube distortion. Woo! I might have to record something with this one. Man, this is nice. There you go. There you have it. Large Square by Victor Morello. As always, experiment, have fun, play around with it, and see what works, see what you like, see what sounds good to you.